Hello and thanks for joining me for a roundup of this week in business news. Jerry, I will start from your homeland in Nigeria, where the national airline project has been put on hold, and the official report is that they are looking for strategic investors to finance and manage the project. There are mixed reactions to the announcement. Now, Nigerian aviation consultant Chris Aligbe joins me on the line to decipher this further. Chris, is this the best decision for Nigeria and the Nigerian taxpayer, given the financing and management challenges seen generally on the continent?
There's so much confusion, so much lies about it. The fact of the matter is government has not cancelled it. What has happened is that there were issues raised about budget. It wasn't in the budget or whatever, and they say in 2018 budget that they should look at it in 2019 budget. And with the decision taken, it can no longer start operation by 19 December. That was why the minister announced a suspension. It is not cancelled.
Chris, earlier you told me about a new national model that gives government less control in national airline management and basically curbs government mismanagement, as we have unfortunately often witnessed. Could you share this with our viewers?
The 95% equity is going to be private. Part of it, strategic investor, which is expected to provide the management. Others will be investors, Nigerian investors, corporate individuals, and individuals who will invest. That's the way it's programmed. I agree. I don't support 100% government equity. I don't even support 20-25% government equity in a national airline. Once that happens, the government will have its fingers in some certain decisions.
And yet, Africa's biggest airline, Ethiopian Airlines, is financed and managed by the state. What do you think sets Ethiopia apart from other African countries?
We must admit that the discipline in Ethiopia is different from what most African countries have experienced. And again, the peculiarity of Ethiopia is that for a long time, Ethiopia had no other resources except the airline. So they prize it as gold.
Thank you so much, Chris Aligbe, for your thoughts. Over now to Monrovia, where Liberians are chanting, "Bring back our money." This is after news of the disappearance of $100 million. The newly printed banknotes were destined for the central bank, ordered from abroad between November 2017 and last month. On the line is Liberian journalist Alpha Sengpenny. Alpha, this money moved through two government timelines, and both administrations were silent about the anomaly that should have been pointed out earlier. What is the probability that the leaders here connived?
Right now, the accusations is how to determine whether the president, the former president, the current president have connived to one way or the other. President Feliz, the former president, is calling on the current government to do proper check, to do proper investigation. Then this current administration of President George Weah, through the spokesman and through the finance minister, is also saying that the past administration should be held responsible.
Well noted. Now, Alpha, is the disappearance of such large sums of public money a usual occurrence in Liberia?
Not the first time, but this one is alarming, is rare to hear that the government making an announcement that 16 billion newly printed banknotes, is missing. It is the government herself that is saying that 16 billion brought into the country cannot be accounted for. So it's drawing a lot of ire, it's drawing a lot of discontent.
Thank you, Alpha, for your thoughts. Jerry, I saw you raising eyebrows. What's up?
Yeah, bring back our money. So I can imagine what it means for Liberians, especially with President George Weah being in power, and everyone very optimistic for change. So much change.
Yeah, that's for sure. And because there's been corruption challenges in the previous government of Sir Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, on outside the continent, outside Liberia rather, she's looked at as, I would say, almost an angel. But when you talk to a Liberian, they have quite a different image because she failed to crack down on corruption, especially.
Well, allegedly, they say maybe
yes.
maybe she probably did her best, or but much more needs to be done in fighting corruption on the continent.
Yes, sure, and this is a lot of money to disappear just like that.
Yeah.
C'est une histoire assez surprenante, effectivement.
Oui, bien sûr. And that does it for this week's business segment here on the Morning Call. I'm Amelia Martha Nachtimbo. For more business news, be sure to catch Business Africa tomorrow Thursday. Bye.